Welcome back to Hooked on You, Day 2. If you haven't watched the first video, make sure you go and watch Day 1. And then come back to this video, where we will continue to woo our boo, the Wraith. Let's get into this. You open your eyes, the sun is shining, there's not a cloud in the sky, and you feel great, totally well rested. You're not even suspicious of the fact that you fell asleep by the campfire but woke up several yards down the beach. Wait, are you on vacation? Was yesterday nothing more than a strange dream? Not a dream. You really are here for another day. Why, I have no idea. You're obviously a weirdo. Speaking of weirdos, I see that the rest of the gang is hanging out on the beach. This is definitely not a dream. I wouldn't rule out a nightmare just yet, though. At least they make for a sexy bunch, no? Talk about sexy. Here comes Trickster carrying coffee. Good morning, beautiful. I thought you might like a nice cup of joe to start this incredible day off. Oh, whoa. Why does it look like that? Trickster seems suspiciously cheerful. I'm sure there's nothing nefarious behind this joyful demeanor, though. Everyone knows musicians are morning people. I also want to wish you luck. Today is an important one. My only regret is that I won't be a bigger part of it. Budgeting issues. Oh, it's okay. It's okay, Trickster. There's always DLC. Also, I'm just swamped with engagements, especially on the other island. Trickster winks at you. If you want to ask him how to reach the other island now, is the time. Never mind. He left. Oh. Hooked on You too, maybe? On the other island? With, Trickster and 3 other killers? Well, at least he brought me a cup of, No, wait. Don't drink that. What the hell was that? They don't call him Trickster because he's good on the skateboard. And he definitely didn't get that name because he brings people drinks so they can have a good morning. That was most certainly not coffee, and I don't want anyone casually poisoning, imprisoning, and torturing you yet. This is supposed to be a tropical paradise, the type of place you give a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, 2 thumbs up review to not an eternal prison of pain. Please make sure to leave a review. It really helps with the algorithms. Just trust me, I'm looking out for you. So can we please move on? Hey, wait a second. How did a possibly omniscient, possibly unreliable narrator physically just knock that coffee out of your hand? This is not Parliament. On the floor does not recognize the ocean to speak out of turn at this moment. I need no recognition, for I am the ocean. I dominate the land, I submerge those who defy me, and become their watery grave. Actually, speaking of graves, I would like to say something of grave importance. Fine, go ahead. Even if this place is an eternal prison of pain, and I'm not saying it is, even if a place of extreme horror can still achieve 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, 2 thumbs up review, if it was crafted with love and or that's the type of thing you're into. You know, the ocean is right. A lot of hard work goes into a place like this. You should really judge it on an artist's intent, and whatever possible, start from the mindset of giving them the benefit of the doubt. Constructing these elaborate simulations, vacations, is not easy to do. Sometimes there are some small bugs or inconsistencies, but that's just the nature of the process. Perfection is overrated. The universe is filled with mysteries. We ought to celebrate those who venture to bare their souls as part of a creative process with the ultimate intent of making things for our enjoyment, not to be overly critical of them. Are you trying to sell me on this place actually being good? You don't have to say it like that, especially after I saved you from that poorly made cup of coffee. Sorry, we should have been here 5 minutes ago. They'll always do this on the second morning. Sad, really. Even if they do make some great points. Oh, sure. Make great points. I agree. Can we please move on? Yes, of course. Apologies, Kai. The last few minutes aside have been enjoying your time here on the island. Yes, I've been having a lovely time. Yes, it's been really entertaining. Yes, I'm not suspicious. There's a no option. Yes, not at all suspicious that there's a no option here. What an encouraging response! And we're so glad you're not suspicious. Hey, Claudette. Maybe Kai isn't suspicious because they figured out that they've actually doing what they're actually doing here. Zero chance. They're still clicking, even right now, to see how you respond. Hey, look at that! Yeah, they don't know anything. It doesn't matter, though. Kai, we're so happy to hear you're having fun. I didn't say I was having fun. We're all having fun, Kai. Do you hear us? We're all having fun! We need to ask you one more question, though. We all had to sign away our rights to say anything negative about this place. Could you please sign this non-disparagement agreement? I feel like I have to say yes, or I might just end up dying. Alright, yes, I would hereby agree to participate in a verbal contract saying that I, Kai, will never say anything negative about my stay here in the island. Perfect! Delightful. Excellent. Yes, yes. Hey, Kai, it's still totally cool if you have constructive feedback. The place to leave that is in a positive review, because we all know that nobody reads negative reviews of games or resorts like this. Anyway, I see Dwight and Claudette have gone into a trance, and with the grumbling I hear from your belly, that can mean only one thing. Breakfast. Perfect timing. Everyone rolls into the dining area to lard up those sexy little bellies with pancakes and bacon, and so much for maintaining these beach bods. We're all half naked in a tropical paradise. Can we get some strawberries here? A yogurt? Magic powers will only get you so far. Even killers watch their sodium intake. You take your plate and sit down, thinking about yesterday and the whirlwind of feelings you experienced. Danger, dread, disorientation. It's like going through puberty again, except all in one day, on a beautiful and mysterious island. It looks like you're not the only one doing some introspection, though. Trapper stands up to talk about how his day went, in case anyone was wondering. Personally, I wasn't. I can't imagine who could make me any angrier today than you did yesterday, but I really hope you do. I really, really hope you do. Unrelated. Anyone see where I left my cleaver? Haha! Just kidding! I always know where my cleaver is. Well, that was bizarre. Back to your breakfast. Nope. Now Huntress steps up to talk about her feelings. At this point, anything could happen. I'm open to all possibilities that this strange island has in store. How open-minded. Ah, well, that surely must be it. No one else would weirdly stand up during breakfast to... Just like that, here comes Spirit. If I look especially well-rested this morning, it's not because I slept well. As you know, I am much too dedicated to finding revenge to ever sleep again. But because you all really left me alone yesterday to be my best, not constantly annoyed self, and I thank you for that. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going back to quietly resenting being trapped here with you all, while looking cute doing so. Guessing Wraith had enough time to work up the courage to speak in front of the group. Ah, perfect. There he is. Take us home, Wraith. There has been something off about this island, but it's doing wonders for you. I mean, like, you look well rested. Like, you just got some good sleep, and, oh, good lord, never mind. And now they all looking at you expectantly. Wait, are you supposed to stand up and explain how yesterday made you feel? I think I need to process everything by myself. I'll see you all soon! Damn, what a power play. Keep 'em waiting and wanting more. You're good at this game, or a sexy, true-to-life experience. Shame you didn't get to eat any breakfast, but so be it. After breakfast, you head to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. Before you get there, though, something catches your attention. You hear that? Who are you addressing? Me? Well, yeah, I guess. That is okay, right? You know, I might be pursuing a relationship with one of these 4 fine killers, but it feels like the person I'm getting to know the most is you, narrator. It's only okay so much as it serves to illustrate that you've lost your mind, seeing how I'm not real and all. Yeah, heard it this time. I think it's coming from behind the pull shed. No, stick it in there! A little more! Oh yeah! That's it! Yes! How does that feel? Intense! Nice. Yeah, that feels right. This is uncomfortable. Now I want you to take that and put it right... Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Just like that? Exactly like that. I swear I had no idea these two even do, whatever it is they're doing. I'm afraid to look. Please say something so they know you're close and can hear everything. Oh wow! Look at this super cool bottle of Trickster brand suntan lotion someone left on a chair. Anyone know where I can buy some? Damn it. Oh, come on, a little privacy, please. Dwight is panting and Claudette has a crazed look in her eyes. Sorry, I didn't know how else to let you know I was here and that I could hear you, well, you know. You know what? What do you think we were doing? You were doing, I don't know exactly what you were doing, but it sounded like, fun? You think 2 people trying to find a new ways to kill each other in desperate search to make their own death permanent is fun? Oops. We've got 5 minutes to ourselves every day and we spend it hoping if we stab each other in just the right spots, we won't get resurrected. I've come to believe that the key is finding the exact place we need to bleed out from, and I believe that place is in our appendix. Why else would it be there? Makes sense to me. Did you actually think we were me and him? Dwight? You don't have to laugh that hard. They get it. My life is a nightmare, yet somehow it never been worse than right now. Let's go, lover boy. I noted all our entry wounds, and our 5 minutes is up anyway. Good luck, Kai. You're going to need it. And hey, if you figure out how to escape this island, please make sure your ghost tells us how. That was both a tragedy and a comedy. A cragmedy. Shut up, I like it. Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah. You're heading to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday wasn't short a lot. So far, today has been exhausting too. But you're dedicated to achieving a true centered sense of calm. No drama, no bullshit, just soaking up the sun in a heated pool. Today, you're on a date with you. Oh, I like that. I want to be on a date with me. Who would make the first move? And aside from being that disturbing, thought, all is going to plan until a shadow blocks your precious sun. Spiky-tipped like a palm tree is bending over to screw with you. But it's not tree at all. It's... Hey babe. Breakfast was weird, huh? Everyone just getting up and announcing how they're feeling. What's that about? Some forced kind of check-in with the group? I don't like it. Fishy. Kinda lazy. Whatever though, breakfast is done. No one should eat before noon or after 4 p.m. Yeah, I do intermittent fasting. Seen my abs, by the way? Maybe you can see them later at my private stage on the other island. You know, IP Island, where all the Hollywood celebs hang out. If you play your cards right, I could give you a private show. Catch you around. His abs are pretty amazing. Gotta give him that. And the blow-up bat. Threatening, but adorable. Makes for an interesting silhouette. Genius design. He's a psychopath, just like the rest of them. You don't gotta give him anything, and we're not best friends just because we had a little talk about doing a little talking. It's not an open invitation to go smashing the fourth wall every 5 seconds. Okay, Now that the guy is gone and we've got some ground rules established that we're definitely going to abide by, it's time to lay back, take some deep, slow breaths, and... nope, another shadow. These people will not leave you alone. Let's see who it is this time. Oh, it's Wraith. That checks out. You two have gotten pretty cozy. Hey, sorry if this is too forward, but do you want to get out of here? I know a place that is kind of, it's got, well, it's hard to explain. Actually, it's kind of weird. You know what, if you want to go somewhere else with someone else, I totally understand, but if you want to see something weird and interesting, let me know, I guess. You've been around Wraith long enough to realize that this rambling speech was actually him being incredibly brave and asking you out. But before you can decide if you want to go off with Wraith, the Huntress interjects. Hey, just want to give you a chance to head out with me to a cute beach house, instead of wherever this guy is going to take you. He'll probably read you some poetry and force you to learn about Petrov's chest defense. If you want to learn about something other Russian moves, I've got you covered. Does she mean... I'm talking about Baranya, the traditional Russian folk dance. If you all have your minds in the gutter, and if I'm honest, I love it. Two choices, you weigh your options quickly because you can only go on one date today, and you also don't want to be hacked to pieces for saying the wrong thing. It's always good to remember that these are all cold-blooded killers, but you know what they say, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. And then die a horrible, retching, writhing death after drinking it because the lemons were poisoned all along. Sorry, this island really has got me tilted. So, will it be? Do I keep pursuing one person to try to get them at the end? Is that gonna get me there? Or if I don't pursue something with the rest of them, the others will end up killing me at some point? I don't know. We're gonna stick with the Wraith. I gotta go with Wraith. Wraith? Yes? Yeah. I picked you. Sorry, I stopped paying attention, and then I thought I was hallucinating, and now, really? Yes, really. Cool. Here's my island hangout. This is what I call the cosmic dump. I know, it's one of those first drafts, gonna change it later memes that just kind of sticks. Dump is being kind. It's a massive collection of seemingly ancient ruins that simultaneously appear to have been recently abandoned. They're a little beat up. There are stone obelisks, strange carvings, ritual tables. Is that a car? It's pretty weird, like a collective of things from different, I don't know, places? You look around in awe, then look at Wraith, expecting more of an explanation. There's a very long, very awkward pause. Break the silence. No, we're just gonna try and look cute. You dig your toe into the dirt, trying to be cute. Wraith is too busy averting his eyes, dying inside to notice. And after what seems like an eternity, Wraith finally manages an entire sentence. So, what brings you to the island? I have no idea. You're not going to explain what this weird place is? Who cares? You? Oh. You know, I'm gonna with I don't know, because I don't know, really. An honest answer. Wraith lights up, both excited you've seen him. Me neither. And that's all he's got for you. This guy is a hard nut to crack. Wraith looks at you with his always sad puppy dog eyes, searching for something to say. Anything to talk about? He clears his throat. You remember my bell? I showed it to you yesterday? Of course. Wraith pulls it out. The bell, you perv. Well, I just think it's really nice you picked me to hang out with, and, what is he gonna do? Is he giving me his bell? The bell. Gives you the bell. Get your mind out of the gutter, jeez. I want you to have it. Please take care of it. He's giving me his precious bell. Oh, Wraith. You know how much it means to me. I promise I'll take such good care of it. This is the sweetest gift. Wraith smiles, but even when smiling, his eyes seem sad. You smile back, knowing what a gift he's just given you. I mean, it's kinda shitty because you can't really do anything with it, but it means a lot. Not to you though, to someone else. Still, cool gift. You both search for something to say, anything to talk about. During the awkward silence, you look around the dump, spotting some kind of ritual table stained with blood and littered with various bottles. Nearby is what looked like some dangerous potions. What was this ancient cult up to? Looking to shake up this date? Is this a date? Yikes. Anyways, looking to shake it up, you approach the potions and pick up the fanciest one. So, what will we do next? Ooh, what do we do? Do we want to just randomly drink a potion? I don't know if that's a good idea. Or, I don't know, this could be Wraith's potions? I don't know if we want to pour them out or mix them. Damn. Like, will this make him angry? This is probably the first choice, I'm not really sure. Do we drink it and possibly die? I don't want to pour out all the potions, or even... Damn, you know what? Let's pour it out. You take the potions and pour them out. No one else will ever suffer. The ground smokes where the liquid lands. No harm will be done here. For now, anyways. Wraith looks at you and nods. Maybe he's found a kindred spirit. Wraith nervously smiles. He's endearingly awkward. So, I guess, tell me about your family. I have no family. I remember my parents. I remember my grandmother. I don't know, really. I have no family. Or at least none that I can remember. Family is all we have. It's our only connection to this life. It's where we come from and what we leave behind. It's sad that you don't remember yours. Maybe we're all just broken. Wraith frowns and looks away. Well, that got you nowhere. Oh no. Sexual tension. The air is palpable. Or maybe just regular tension. Hard to believe with this guy. You look around for anything to distract you. What's this table for? Sure is a beautiful night. Hoping it might turn into something a little more hands-on. You lay back and look at the stars. It sure is a beautiful night. Wraith joins you and starts soliloquizing about the constellations. I can see well in the dark, so I'm probably good at picking stars out. How about you? You think you can take me on in constellation trivia? Feeling invigorated by this slightly flirtatious challenge, you smirk playfully at Wraith. I've learned a lot laying on my back, looking up at the sky, that is. Okay, then let's see how many of these questions you get right. Deal. Question. The first. Constellation roughly translates to sea whale and is located in a region of the sky alongside other water-related constellations. Sea whale. It's not Aquarius, right? I know it's not the Big Dipper. I'm gonna go with this one. Cetus? Wraith cocks an eyebrow, perhaps realizing He's underestimated you. You smile proudly. Okay, maybe you just got lucky. Okay, question the second. What do we call the constellations located in the ecliptic or the path of the sun? Wait, what? The Zodiac, Zygosites, the Big Dipper. What do we call the constellations? It's not the Big Dipper. Is it the Zodiac? I have no idea what the Zygosites or whatever it is. You know what? Just go with Zodiac. Wraith shrugs. Okay, you got it. But that was a pretty easy one. Last question. Question the third. This constellation was first described by Nicolas Louis de la Caille and roughly translates to pendulum clock. Oh god. Fornax, Horologium, or the Big Dipper. Why is everything the Big Dipper? This sounds like a pendulum, right? Go with that. Wraith nods, impressed. Did I just get them all right? Okay, I thought that was tough, but you got it. Good job. Great job. You got all 3 right. We got another nerd on the island. Those were all lucky guesses. Especially that last one. That was fun, thank you. You feel like you're finally warming up Wraith, so you unleash the big guns. You wanna play Truth or Dare? Wraith looks mortified, but tries to keep it together. Maybe this is progress. I guess so, but only if I can ask first. Deal. Truth or Dare? Truth or Dare? Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna go for a dare. I'll take a dare, why not? I dare you to tell me, if you were a plant, what kind of plant would you be? That's not a dare. You roll your eyes. Great question. You know what? I'm not gonna... We're just gonna tell him that was a great question. Wraith smiles. You're such a kiss ass. Rhododendron. Cactus. What is this? I don't know. That. Those colorful, beautiful blossoms bring me joy. They make me explode with energy and feel alive inside. A very flowery description. Don't tell me he likes cactuses better. I thought it was funny. I don't think Wraith cared for it though. Too bad you can't woo me. You can't. Okay. Dare. Take off your shirt. Show me something. Dare you to... Oh god, what do we do? Show me something. Show me something. Show me something you'd never show anyone else. Well, you're about to see something many other people have seen. Wraith looking incredibly uncomfortable. I'm sorry. It's a bad dare. Too vague. It's just... Truth or Dare makes me feel I'm just... Thank you for being patient with me. I need to try to be more open with people, starting now. Wraith clears his throat. In that way, a lazy writer would make him do if they wanted to signify something important and different was coming up. Let's see if we're right. Do you have my bell? I want to show you something. You were right. Take a drink. Is this not a drinking game? Damn. Missed opportunity. Of course I have it. You reach for it, but it's gone. No. Why is it gone? Oh no. Wraith furrows his brow. I swear I had it. I don't know what could have happened. We'll need to find it for... But Claudette and Dwight burst in and interrupt. Seems like they have a very dramatic announcement. We have a very dramatic announcement! See, told you so. But it needs to take place at the beach. Oh no, where did this bell go? You arrive at the beach, but something feels off. You can't quite put your finger on it, but you feel uneasy, cold. And here's why. Spirit appears as if from nowhere. Hey Kai, but you didn't expect this hot piece of sass. What? Goth girlfriends can't make silly, sexy puns from time to time? Dwight and Claudette, scram! Yeah, I used those two simpletons to dupe you. You're easy to dupe, maybe because deep down you wanted to be duped. There's no way Wraith can be keeping you happy. Spirits usually disaffected nature has given way to some combination of disgust and desperation. It's kind of working. Wraith's a fake. He's not even a real ghost. He only pretends he doesn't want people to care about him. But really, it's all he wants, and he wants it more than anything. Ugh, can you imagine wanting something so cringe? I bet he won't even tell you his theory about this land. What a fake. You deserve to be with someone real, a real ghost, someone who really doesn't give a shit, someone who doesn't even care if you say yes or no to me. You're right about Wraith. You're a hypocrite. I'm not even gonna answer. I don't want to piss her off. I don't want to say anything bad about Wraith. You know, Wraithy boo, ding dong boo. You see through her desperate last-minute attempt to win your affection. It's almost sad. You turn around and walk back to Wraith without so much as saying a word. Oh god, don't stab us in the back. Oh, good. Came back. No one ever comes back. Came back. No one ever comes back. Wraith is shook. Those tears welling up in his eyes? Can't tell because he looks away. There's a sniffle, and he looks back at you, beaming. I want to show you something. You follow Wraith to a corner of the ruins that you haven't seen. He brushes aside some dead leaves and branches, revealing a hatch in the ground. Want to do the honors? You open the hatch with some effort and lower yourself into a long tunnel, grabbing onto a rusty ladder and beginning your descent. Be careful! You descend into a spooky, dimly lit room. Looks like an ancient ritual chamber with torches, tapestries, engraved skulls, and animal remains. On one end is a set of intricately carved locks and cuff mechanisms on the wall. A torture area. On the other side is a table with potions, books, and maps. Wait. Look at the book. Yeah, let's look at the book. You pick up one of the larger leather-bound books, and Wraith walks over, opening to a specific page. You see incantations, symbols, a drawing of someone chained to the wall. A different language you can't read except for the words, Cult of the Black Veil. Conveniently, those words are in exactly the language you can read. Everything I've found. I think these are the ruins of an ancient cult. They seem to be devoted to some type of sentient evil. I think they use this island, or maybe that person they worship did, and I think they use this ritual site to travel to and from the island. I think they sacrifice people on this torture wall in order to open some portal out there. Look at the map. You unfurl one of the larger rolled up pieces of canvas, revealing a detailed map of the island. It's all there. Trapper's Cave, Spirit's Lighthouse, Huntress's Cabin, all the common areas. Even IP Island up in the corner with little hearts drawn around it. I figured out the layout of the entire island. I need to know what it is I'm trying to escape from. Let's look at the wall. You walk over to the wall and examine the chains and locks. It looks like some kind of torture wall. Wow, what happened to people here? Did they keep prisoners? It looks like they were tortured, but from what I've been able to dig up, it is something more ritualistic, serving a larger purpose. I have some reason to believe that those prisoners weren't alive for long. Do you think the cult of Black Veil is still around? Are we in danger? I don't know, maybe, but I have a plan. All we need... Alright, as you're finally about to get some of that sweet, sweet information you've been lusting after, Claudette and Dwight pop in again. 100% they swear it's a good reason. I promise we're not being manipulated this time. Honest. It's time for dinner, you silly gooses. Come get some food. Dwight, for the last time, the plural of goose is geese. Sorry, I keep forgetting. What a fun day you've been having. I can see it written all over your face. You're shining, and that's not just the remaining anxious sweat from spending an afternoon courting a psycho killer. No, you are really feeling the whole romantic experience. Don't worry. Keep your dirty little secrets. But enough gentle ribbing, it's time to get back to business. All the appetizing singles have arrived for dinner, including Trickster. Wraith is here too. We're not going to do the gag where we cram them all on screen at the same time again, so just believe me. They're all here and they're just as sexy and demented as you remember them. With your love on the line, everyone is being careful not to offend you by saying the wrong thing. Congrats, by the way, on getting this far. As I'm surprised as you are that these four are falling for you. No, not because of your personality, but because you just met them yesterday. However, since Trapper seems like the biggest long shot to end up holding onto her heart, he throws caution to the wind and speaks up. It's a pretty small consolation prize for being the least loved killer on Murder's Island, but hey, letting them have this one moment in the spotlight is the least we can do, and heaven knows they can do any better than that. If I'm dining solo, I'm eating what I want. You're all eating it too. Lamb shank, rare, salt, pepper, no sauces allowed. Serve it with one single piece of broccoli, so Wraith won't complain. Dude, I like broccoli. Gives me horrible gas. Oh, I don't know that. Buddy, wait till you smell what rare lamb does to my bowels. It's awesome. Dinner will be served shortly, but certain power brokers would like to know about your day. Would you like to share your story with the rest of the group? You've had an interesting day, that's for sure, but how will you describe it to the others? Say too much or too little and it could affect your standing with the group. Great. Okay, but don't just sit there saying nothing. Nothing is not an option. Say I had a great time. Get excited about the hatch. Oh god. What is too much and what is too little? Oh god. If I get excited about the hatch, that make Wraith happy? You know what? Let's talk about the hatch. It was crazy. There was a hatch and we went down and there was all this weird culty stuff. We already know he's a weirdo. Did you do any cult stuff? Sacrifice anyone? Open a portal to another dimension? Well, no, but boring. Wraith looks mortified. Oh no. Dwight and Claudette bring out dinner. Everyone eats in silence. No one trusts anyone now. And they're all very tired. Oh wait, no, sorry. That's a dreary supernatural horror thriller set in Antarctica. Not a charming parody dating sim set in an undisclosed tropical paradise. Bony appetite. Don't you mean bone? Bone? No, almost everything we serve has a lot of bones in it. Even the vegetables. Possible to avoid on this island. Everyone eats without speaking. Tensions are rising, both of the sexual and deadly variety. When everyone finishes, Dwight and Claudette come back to clean up the table. They linger around as they pick up your plate. Take your napkin and dust crumbs off the table. What would you like to say to the servants? Thank them. Want to keep them both happy too, just in case, I might need their help later on. Your top-notch service is much appreciated. In fact, here. For us? Just for doing our jobs? Thank you kindly! Everyone, if you would please be so kind as to follow us to the fire pit, we'd greatly appreciate it. We've been told something big is going to happen, something that will change everything. You can go willingly, or you can go unwillingly. You have no choice. Stuffed cookies! Did you have a choice on how you said that, dweeb? Yes, and I immediately regret how I did it. Good. Something needs to change around here. Fire is rebirth. Fire illuminates the soul. I hope the fire isn't too smoky. Smoke hurts my eyes. I have pretty sensitive eyes. I'm also horribly afraid of it. The fire, I mean, not my eyes, because of childhood trauma involving fire. And finally, everyone starts moving toward the fire pit, if only to get away from Wraith's complaining. Take a seat in a comfortable log, feeling the fire's heat against your skin, and wait for the other killers to take their place, wondering who will want to tell the story this time. Will narrator tell a story? I bet they've got a stunningly creative mind. Hey, you think, are they allowed to simply place thoughts in my mind like this? Doesn't seem fair. Everyone makes their way in, but something unexpected happens. Nothing. Nothing happens. Something almost always happens. Here, so nothing is probably not a great sign. Oh, cool. Now everyone is looking at you. So, you know, do something. Should I pick someone to tell a story, or we could play charades? Boggle? Well, we were actually thinking, why don't you tell us a story? Wraith points his spine and skull staff thingamajiggy at you. You duck out of its way. Who knows what that thing can do? Probably shoots lasers. Try not to bore us. We're just very interested in you. Don't speak for me, Huntress. Now you can't tell if you're warm from the fire or if it's your nerves heating up. Dude, I know that the fire is right here, but maybe if we stop talking about it all the time, we can start to pretend it's not here and doesn't, you know, threaten to burn us all alive. He's not supposed to hear me. Get out of here, Wraith. Kai was about to make an important decision about telling a story or not. Fine, I'll tell a story. Sure, I'm going to tell a story. I hope it's a mystery. Okay, so what kind of story do you want to tell? Romance, adventure, action. Tell a romantic story. We are trying to find love here on Murder Island. I'll tell a romantic story. About two lovers who take poison together and die foaming at the mouth. Or about two strong hunters who meet when they both try to bludgeon the same Willy Wolverine. Not quite. It's about my parents. They met at a party in college. He was hosting. She'd been dragged there by some friends. They couldn't have been more different, and yet, as the night went on, they were drawn to each other. She made fun of his taste in music, and he took an interest in her major, women's studies. They were married within 2 months. It's soon to know if you can trust someone, don't you think? Dude, it's so sweet. Exactly. I learned a lot about love from them. If you know, you know. Some people don't need years to get acquainted with their partner. Love could spark from a mere look across a campfire. Now you've got their attention. Each killer is furiously attempting to catch your eye from across the fire pit. Except for Trickster, who has wandered over to the bar and is loudly playing his own music on headphones to drown you out. Okay, that was not a very good story. I don't mean to insult you, but it was actually quite bad. Sorry, but this narrator keeps it real. We can't just end here. So who else would like to hear a story from tonight? You look from killer to killer, trying to decide who might be the most entertaining. Go, Wraithy! Well, I guess if you want, let's see, what story could I tell? I could tell you one about Mami Wata, a beautiful African sea goddess who would lure men in with with sex, then reveal her true form as half woman, half fish, making them swear to be true to her and no one else. Long story short, it usually ended badly for the men. Which is the end of that story, I guess. My bad. Let's see. Is that one about the mysterious cult that would demand a human sacrifice to, no, that's no good. You don't want to hear about that one. There's the living tree. Its branches were more like tentacles, and it oozed strange liquid from its bark. One time a girl I knew drank the liquid. She disappeared that night. But a week later, a new tree appeared. It had a very familiar look face etched into the bark. No, that's a bad story. That could never happen. What about something truly horrifying? One time? I'm totally not doing its voice, I forgot. One time I was doing my maths and I mixed up the quadratic equation with Pythagorean theorem. Dude, just for a second in my mind, I guess I was tired, but now it was really scary. I want to hear more about the half-fish lady, particularly the fish part. It's not just you, Kai. Half the time I have no idea what the hell Trapper is talking about either. When you're hot and rich and extremely scary, you start to think people will just accept whatever you say. Oh, with story time, a lot of people like to take pot shots at sequels, but I think every good story deserves a follow-up. When you think it's the end, the sequel is almost never as rewarding as the original. That's why I'm much more fan of the episodic style of storytelling. Knowing it's a series takes a lot of pressure off of any individual installment and builds a greater sense of community between audience and creator. Tell me, Kai, if you could delete any sequel from existence, what would it be? Don't answer that. We don't actually care. We're just here to make sure that we seamlessly move on to the next segment of the evening. God forbid my small talk get in the way of a romantic twilight moment. Wait, I'm gonna need you to shut your yap trap. You know that we need to get back to that thing we do when we're not on screen? Okay, you have fun tonight and try not to wink wink end up dead. Why did you just say the words wink wink out loudly? And what kind of double entendre are you getting at with the end up dead thing? What is physically incapable of winking? Not since the accident. And you do know that all of these people are despicable criminals with double-digit kill counts, right? Well, except for the spirit, she really doesn't belong here. She's strictly a victim, not a perpetrator. No wonder she's pissed. Did I hear somebody trash-talking spirit? Deal me in. What do you say we take this talk to the hot tub so I can soak up the spot while I roast the ghost with some killer hot takes? Please, enough talk of burns. Things that are lit or getting blazed. It's enough that these activities have to sit next to a literal fire. Must I be surrounded by figurative flames as well? What if we turned and ran as far away from this place as we could, just you and me? And those splendidly legs, you'd probably tire before you got too far. If it's running away to someplace more secluded Kai is after, they should obviously join me. Have you seen these legs? Pure power. Not that my walk speed really reflects my giant stature. That's just because I choose to move slowly for stealthy reasons. It's my own choice, and it's completely logical. Why is everyone so obsessed with comparing themselves to each other and creating drama? I'm so over all that. Don't you get it? Society wants to trick you into fighting with each other so that the corporations can swoop in and sell you fake solutions to all your fabricated problems. I'll be sitting in the shade and drinking something locally sourced while thumbing through a public domain novella printed on recycled paper because I refuse to play their game anymore. It's like she's actually trying to be unappealing as possible. Does it really turn anyone else on? Or is it just me? Despite Trapper's insatiable appetite, it seems his attention along with the attention of everyone else is still on you, for the moment. Dude, if we could, I don't know, just pick one of us and maybe we can all move on with our lives, or, you know, some special projects we might have going. I feel like I gotta say dude every time, just to kind of get his voice. You heard him. Who will it be? Will you head off with for an evening activity? I'm just saying, you might not get a ton of chances to date around like this before your time on Murder Island comes to a close. And no, I'm not satisfied with that name either, but with this streamingly reality TV dating show boom happening, it's pretty much all that was taken. Which killer will you pick? And yes, we're back to excluding Trickster because, of that guy. Let's go run away, Wraith, shall we? I knew you'd never pick me. Who am I kidding? But I did pick you. Wraith immediately turns and runs away. It's not like he didn't tell you what you were getting into. Well, follow him. He did say we're gonna run away. Catch up with Wraith, and as usual, he appears a little anxious. Ask what's wrong. Give Wraith a massage. Tell him to calm down. Oh god. Maybe asking him would be the best thing to do. Hey, you seem a little off. What's wrong? Wraith stops and tries not to look at you. After a moment, he relaxes. You can tell, huh? You must be getting to know me pretty well. There's that big sigh again. Sorry. Sometimes I get too in my head. You nod understandingly. Well, maybe there's some way we can get you out of there. Suggest throwing a frisbee. Suggest getting down and dirty in the sand. I feel like Wraithy Boy is more of a throwing a frisbee. Let's do it. We're on the beach. We could throw around a frisbee. Well, it's dark and I don't really like sports. Did he mention that? Oh. But who knows? Maybe it'll work. Wraith grabs the frisbee, looks at it like it's a moon rock or something, then tosses it an absolute bullet right at you. Oh, damn. You're so shocked at how absolutely sick that throw was, bro. This dude can really handle. In fact, you're so shocked you duck out of the way of the incoming disc instead of catching it. I thought you weren't good at this. Oh, well, it's really just the Benelli principle. Gyroscopic inertia of a spinning disc. He talks at you for about 5 minutes before running out of steam and realizing you haven't walked off like any normal sane person would have. Want to throw the frisbee back? I guess so. Suddenly nervous, you clutch the frisbee in a more or less the same way Wraith just taught you about. You aim and fire. Wobbles a little bit and sails away from Wraith before catching the breeze and sailing perfectly into his outstretched hand. I crushed it! Wraith starts to tremble. Dude, crush? No, never again. Can't crush. That's why he's scared of the word crush. Oh, no, we know why he's scared. Can we hug him? You envelop him in a wordless hug. Sometimes silence is the best thing you know. Wish Trapper understood that. Wraith eventually calms down, still looking away. Thank you. Sorry, you don't need to apologize or explain. Wraith turns to you, smiling sheepishly. Oh, wow, this day went by so fast, but I guess it's over. I don't understand. Why is it? You strange, beautiful weirdo. The gang's all together again on the volleyball court. Seems like only yesterday you were sitting on the sidelines watching everyone get sweaty. That's because it was. Oi! Feels like I've been here a lot longer than that, actually. It's so late that the sun is already beginning to rise. Better get this over with quickly so that you can get some beauty rest. I do not recommend the eternal damnation or perpetual narratordom. Good thing you've really used your time well since then. Really getting to know the gang, the brain, the mogul, the basket case, the psychotic bunny girl, you know, the 4 types of people. Anyway, everyone is gathered on the volleyball court for a new type of game. Hit your dream date and see who Kai chooses. Who's ready for a round robin? How round are we talking? No, not to eat, Huntress. Each killer gets 2 minutes to tell you all about the dream date they have planned for you tomorrow. In no particular order, which is a weird thing to mention, right? Almost like the order does matter. Trapper, why don't you go first? You think you deserve it, even if, in this case, it's a subtle dig. Stop talking. Trapper, Without further ado, would you like to make us all uncomfortable by pushing the boundaries of what's acceptable not only in polite society, but within the narrative of this in-world event, and also the larger meta-narrative of the Dead by Daylight dating experience? Sometimes you gotta just gotta say it. Why yes, thank you. I'd love to. So Kai, you're thinking of picking me. Well, this is your final warning. Pick me and be punished and rewarded. Maru will suck, probably. Not an easy guy to get along with. I know that. But I can tell you this much. I'm hiding a secret on this island that will make fans shit themselves with excitement. If you like Trapper, you're gonna love it. And if not, you're a maggot. Also, everyone, even confident sexy ladies in rabbit masks, better stay the hell away from my yacht. And time's up, everyone. Gosh, you need to dream about these options so you're ready to choose in the morning. Now go! You'll dream about all those swoon-worthy options so you have ready to make choice come dawn. Have a swell night. Did you two forget to mention something? Oh gosh, how could we forget? But before you run off to slumber peacefully, there's one more thing to do. No reality survival dating competition parody will be complete without singling out one of your contestants who's already teetering on the edge of a psychological break and giving them a little push. Hold up. This has been a survival dating competition parody this entire time? I'm just now finding out about it? Come on, the signs were there, or you just didn't read them. Welcome to Murder's Island. It's now time to eliminate one of the killers. Oof, it's like a butchering, but it hurts even worse. You can't kill a killer, but can you break their heart? Do you dare even try? You mean, that's right. Tomorrow one of these sexy slicers will not be eligible to take you on a date. Who's it gonna be? But why? Oh, because it's dramatic. Because it's surprising. Because it's a classic reversal of fate. Why didn't the others get a chance to say anything? It's because Trapper takes long. Trapper talks a lot. And it will hurt someone's feelings. Someone dangerous. What's it gonna be, champ? What's your thought process here? Trapper seems like he might throttle you in your sleep if you eliminate him. That being said, at least you'd see him coming. Spirit could be anywhere. She floats, and I hear she can disappear. Hard to track. Eek. If you get rid of Wraith, he might cry. Although I totally support normalizing men crying and being vulnerable, it just seems like he might try an ugly crier. Might be an ugly crier. Huntress, she might pretend to be okay with it, but then you'll start seeing her behind every tree. What I'm trying to say is, I don't envy you, boss. So which sociopath are you eliminating? This... Wraith? We're not eliminating Wraith. I don't want to piss off Trapper, because I feel like he's the only one that might actually try to kill me? I don't know. I don't feel like she'd care, really, so... As much as I do like her over Huntress, I might eliminate Spirit. I don't want to piss off the two bulky ones. I don't want to piss off any of them. Damn it. Can I not... Can I vote myself off the island? Is that how we leave this game? Ooh, she... Oh my god. Decisions. As far as I can tell, everyone here has done terrible things. Trapper, Huntress, Wraith. You're killers. So you're each quirky or cute in your own way. That does not change the fact that you kill. You've killed in the past. You almost certainly kill again. I get that. I can work with that. Spirit wasn't a killer, though. Spirit was killed. So maybe she won't go after me? But you, Spirit, I don't know what the hell your deal is. Why did we gotta say it like that? You don't seem to deserve to be here, at least not on the outside. So what's on the inside? I'm truly afraid to find out. so I'm going to have to let you go. Were you talking to me? Sorry, my mind was wandering. Has anybody seen where I left my sunglasses? I was just saying that I'm eliminating you from the competition, which I just am sort of putting together is a competition. Oh, really? Okay. So nobody has seen my sunglasses. I swear, I'm just gonna embrace the grandma life and get one of those bands that connects around your neck so you can't lose your glasses when you take them off. They just hang on your chest. What do you call those things? I think you just call it an eyeglass strap, or maybe an eyewear retainer, or... You sure you're okay with this? I thought you might get upset. Nah, I couldn't care less. I figured she wouldn't care. She didn't seem to care too much this whole time. If anybody needs me, I'll be, I don't know, wherever the hell I want to be. Now that you've broken the heart of someone heartless, you should get some shut-eye. Don't worry too much about the broken heart you left behind, because of course they'll be receiving a consolation prize. They might not get to go home with Kai when this is all over, but they'll never sleep alone again. That's right, we're sending our limited player home with... Of course, their own mostly new Trickster body pillow, the next best thing to the real Trickster. It might not hug you back, but it definitely won't try and stab you, and how do we know? Because I've tried it. That's right, it's Dwight tested. Claudette approved. I hope you sleep well tonight, Kai. You're my hero for what you've accomplished. How can you sleep tonight knowing what you've done? No, not because of the guilt. I mean, knowing that there's a legit homicidal maniac who hates you so close by. How can you sleep tonight knowing what will you do? I don't know how you do it, but you better go before Dwight and Claudette come back and put you to sleep themselves. Know those two. Schedule. Oh, what a cozy way to end the day. An elimination? I didn't even know it was that kind of game. Let's check in with everyone, especially with our loser. Everyone deserves a send-off. Well, see how things go tomorrow, I suppose. I'm not expecting anything. I tend to shut my mind off during hard times. I know I seem all excited and a devil-may-care, but the truth is, I'm really a pessimist at heart. That tends to happen when, your mother is skewered by an elk when you were young. Yeah, how'd you know? Wild guess. It's also the only thing you talk about. If you'll excuse me, I think I saw a raccoon over there in that tree, and I'm feeling peckish. I don't remember the last time I felt this nervous. Excited. Chemically, those two feelings are very similar, but I don't know. Kai is really great. What else do you want me to say? How would I say things are going? It's a matter of perspective. If Kai's goal is to impress me, things are going poorly. But if Kai's goal is to get themselves killed, they're doing an amazing job. Ahem. Spirit? You gonna say anything? No? Just gonna clean your katana and silently stare out ahead into the medium distance like that all night? Look, the katana is clean. I mean, not really. It's completely destroyed and held together by ancient magic, but it's not getting any cleaner. That's for damn sure. What? No, you're not a part of this. You don't get a confessional. It's cool, man. I'm not a part of anything, you feel me? Not a cog in anyone's machine. I'm my own machine. This whole thing is pretty cute, though. Charmingly low-budget, old-school marketing vibes. I kind of wish I wasn't so busy right now. I'd definitely be down for the reality show-style dating competition with survival elements. But I got my new album upcoming, tour, finalizing the new sneaker line, producing a limited series on my life, starting a new social media NFT crypto lab, and doing these private gigs over on IP Island. My dudes, you gotta come check it out. IP Island, it's dope. It's where all the real killers are hanging out. Fully licensed, no legal drama, lawyers. Take a hike. I want to tell everyone that Trick just said that about them. Don't worry. Talking your favorite established characters from all over pop culture that it can't be seen on this island. Hell, you probably can't even mention them. Like, Ghost... Don't you say it. Look, we get it. You're very popular and in demand, but we have a game to get back to, and I don't want to get sued. Ghostface! Come on! Whatever. I don't even care. I'm the trickster. See you around, Kai. You too, narrator. I have a name, you know. You do? Yes, seriously. You do not pay me enough to deal with you people. Is it my turn? What? No, it's not your turn. You're sentient water. How are you even sitting in the chair? What's chair? It's that thing you're getting all wet. Now it's gonna smell like mildew. Okay, rude. Fine, let's just get this over with. It's your turn, Ocean. Do your check-in. Check-in? I was just looking for the bathroom. Bathroom? Are you serious? It's down the hall to the left. It's okay, never mind. Never mind? What does that mean? Oh, not you two. This wasn't meant to be a confessional time for literally every character in this game. It's okay, we don't have anything to confess anything. We've just been working our asses off for 2 days straight and wanted to sit down somewhere. The chair is wet. Yeah, I think the Ocean just peed in it. How does that... you know, but I don't care. You two are looking pretty pleased with yourselves. I've got something to confess. Oh great, what's it gonna be? You ate glue in the 2nd grade, cheated on an algebra test once. Watching Spirit get eliminated was the first time in this unending spiral staircase of pain that is my life that I've felt even a modicum of joy. Every minute that I'm alive is a nightmare. This place, this sun, these sweet sugary drinks, it sounds fun for a long weekend, but for an eternity. The unrelenting rhythm of crashing waves and wailing seagulls, it's like a crescendoing song of evil that makes me question the very foundation of the universe. Why am I here? Why are any of us here? What kind of sentient being would do this? Please erase me from this existence. Make it so. I was never born. Put the plug on this experiment and let my soul be free. And please get out of me. Get off this polo shirt. Okay, let's get you to bed, buddy. I don't want to go to bed. Going to bed means eventually I'll have to wake up. Yikes, that was weird to end. Oh well, what are you gonna do? You let a camera roll long enough, someone is bound to say something crazy. Anyway, seems like everyone's had their shot to annoy me tonight. So hit the hay and get some rest. Tomorrow is going to be a doozy. Thank you for watching today's video. Don't forget to thumbs up this video and subscribe if you enjoyed your time here. Will we ever find Wraith's bell? Will we find love, or are we gonna die trying? Guess we'll have to find out next time here on Murderer's Island. Take care. Bye! Here, hold it. We're gonna hold his ding dong?